why the Roaring Twenties left many Americans behind. For millions, the Great Depression started long before 1929. In August 1929, Ladies' Home Journal ran an article titled "Everybody Ought to Be Rich," in which businessman John J. Raskob claimed that by investing just $15 a month in the stock market, anyone could build a fortune. $80,000 in 20 years, over $1 million today. Almost anyone who is employed can do that if he tries, he wrote. That optimism reflected the experience of wealthy, white Americans like Raskob. But for most people, the so-called Roaring Twenties were anything but prosperous. Low-wage workers earned around $25 per week for men and just $18 for women, meaning Raskob's plan would have required many to invest most of their weekly income. Meanwhile, income inequality soared. By 1928, the top 1% of families took home nearly 24% of all pre-tax income. Around 60% of families earned less than $2,000 a year, the minimum income the Bureau of Labor Statistics said a family of 5 needed to survive. As W.B. Du Bois put it in 1926, we have today in the United States, cheek by jowl, prosperity and depression. Farmers and workers felt the squeeze. The glamorized nightlife of the 1920s, speakeasies, jazz, and cocktail parties was largely limited to wealthy urban elites. Black Americans and immigrants faced systemic racism and rising violence from the resurgent Ku Klux Klan, and many workers saw their wages stagnate or decline despite increasing productivity. Farmers were hit especially hard. During World War I, they ramped up production to feed Allied troops. But once the war ended, demand and prices plummeted, leaving farmers with unsellable surpluses and mounting debt. For them, the economic collapse began years before the stock market crash.